a podcast that talks about music, movies, sports, and news.
To know the people, promoting and sharing with the world a beautiful story.
This is Frail Fragments
Monster Closet.
Hey guys, this is the Monster Closet, episode 86. It is Tuesday, October 29th, 2024. We are here with Jordan Diaz from Eternally Grateful, the band.
Welcome, Jordan.
How's it going, buddy?
Going great. Doing fantastic.
Nice. So you're, we spoke, Jordan's band, I don't know what band it was, but he played a show with us at York University at the AB, I believe it was. You were on that bill, right? That was a cool night, and I think you might. I'm not sure if you did another one with us, but I mean, I've seen you around. At the beginning stages of kind of like when Mike Minchev, the drummer of Frail Fragment, and Matthias Caldes were at York, right? You guys kind of, I guess, went to York together, and I got to know you, seeing you play. To see you live, right? So I mean, cool stuff. And now you're back doing music, and you were telling me the last time I saw you when we were jamming with Frail Fragment that you're doing you want to get back into playing shows. So here you are now, Jordan Diaz, from your project now is Eternally Grateful. How long has that been going on for?
Well, the band name changed, so we used to be the Jordan Diaz Band. It was nice and simple because we were just playing some of my original music. But the band changed to Eternally Grateful in April, and we've been under that name since.
Okay.
And yeah.
Is it the same band members from like back in the day or no?
No, so
okay.
I think the show that you're thinking of, I was in this band called Type 99.
That's the one.
Type 99, that was with Derek and Cyrus.
Exactly. That was exactly the band, yeah. We played at the AB with you guys. You were on drums.
That's right.
Yeah. Are you playing drums this time around or no?
Yeah, so
okay.
I sing and I play drums. Those are my main two things.
Okay. Are you the lead singer / drummer?
Yeah, I'm the only singer.
That's wild, dude. How do you keep your stamina, bro? Like playing drums and fucking singing. I mean, that's a art skill in itself, man.
That's cardio.
Like Death from Above 1979. Like, I don't know how the guy does that. What's up? What were you saying?
I actually, like, I feel like I was born with it because I was able to do it like right off the bat. When I first got my start learning music, I was at Merry Music, and I was doing their band talk program, and then I remember I was playing drums only, and I did pretty well on the drums. But then when I had to do a band with my brother, me, my brother, and our teacher Mike.
Yeah.
We didn't have a singer, so it's like I was singing, and then I was singing and drumming, and it felt natural to me. It didn't feel like something completely out of the ordinary, you know?
For sure. What influences do you have?
Who
What are your influence? What would have inspired you? What are some of the artists that maybe I would know, or just regardless?
Well, when I first started out, my big influence, like especially the two songs that got me into drumming, was Tom Sawyer by Rush.
Wow. Okay.
And Enter Sandman by Metallica.
Well, yeah, those are two pretty good staples, man. Fucking big drum sounds in those songs for sure.
Yeah.
And how old were you when you heard those songs?
Pardon?
How old were you when you first heard those songs?
It was when the game Rock Band came out, because those were like the end game songs in Rock Band.
Could you pass that game? Could you pass that game?
Yeah, I finished the game. I already finished the game. It's
on expert?
Yeah.
Holy fuck! Dang, bruh. Yeah, that's tough.
But what I realized is, it's mostly rhythm. It's a rhythm game more than anything, more than the notes itself. But then B, I also found that it can help you with getting the basics of music, but when it comes to actually touching a string, it's like completely different, two different.
But it does touch on your sense that you're saying that you had a sense of rhythm when you started playing drums, you know, and like that transcends into a game like Rock Band, right, where it is rhythmic, and it was, I guess, easier for you than, you know, because you have that natural rhythm, right? So that's what makes you a great drummer. And your new project. Oh, so this is kind of, do you have new band members in this band?
Originally we first started as a Jordan Diaz band, and we were playing with Adam Kralewski on bass and Mateus Gonzalez on guitar.
Okay.
And then Mateus left quickly after, and especially because the pandemic hit. That was the biggest reason. Like, there's not going to be any gigs per se. It would be a good idea to ask him again, but I don't know if he felt. I hope he didn't fall out of love with music, but I think he fell out of love with performing.
It happens, man. It happens. Like, people go through twists and turns, and maybe they'll come back into it. What kind of music does it sound like? This Eternally Grateful.
Eternally Grateful. We're under the umbrella of pop, but but the biggest influence is the Grateful Dead.
Oh, the Grateful Dead. Wow, that's interesting, man.
That's the biggest influence of the band, especially in like 2015 was when John Mayer joined Dead & Company.
Yeah.
And then I think it was 2015. I didn't fully get into the Dead back then, but then it was mostly during the pandemic. My current guitarist Eric Pacheco and my brother are best friends. Eric Pacheco was able to he's very good at lifting melodies and whatnot onto the guitar, or at least that's how he was first learning. Like we were pretty much just jamming John Mayer and Grateful Dead tunes all through the pandemic.
Nice.
And then there's even a point in time during the pandemic where I almost quit music because I was like, what the hell if we're gonna be locked in our houses the whole time? Like, what's the point of doing this and all that kind of stuff? The Grateful Dead was the stuff that brought me back. It kind of brought me back into playing music. And then I started realizing the insane potential again in rock and roll again.
Did you discover Grateful Dead, or did you always know about Grateful Dead?
Well, I knew about like maybe a couple songs, like especially Casey Jones. Like I knew Casey Jones the most of the Grateful Dead stuff. But then no, I'm relatively a newer fan of the band.
Are you guys playing shows anytime soon? Where can we see you guys perform? Where can we see
locally?
Where can we see your work? You have anything recorded?
Yeah, so we recorded some original music. So because originally the band was a Jordan Diaz band, the original intent of the band was to play as much of my original music as possible. We have it on Spotify, a 3-song EP.
Okay, and it's under Eternally Grateful or Jordan Diaz?
No, actually, it's under Jordan Diaz because I figured, hey, like the band, even though we are a band, it's like it may not always last forever, but at least if I know that my music, if I release under my name,
exactly,
that will always last forever. That's because like
you write the music, right?
My business move right there.
It is. Yeah. It is for me, so therefore I just decided to go under Jordan Diaz.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, you want to be remembered for those 3 pieces of music that took time for you to create. You know what I mean? These guys didn't put in that fucking idea. It didn't come from somewhere else and fucking transcend into music. No, it was you that brought that idea.
Oh, yourself.
And that's why it's a good move to put Jordan Diaz. You know what I mean? And if people like the music, they're going to stick by Jordan Diaz. And they're going to fucking... Seems like these guys are going to ride with you. So it seems like you got something going. And you should be eternally grateful for that. You should be eternally grateful for the eternally grateful.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, that's the whole point. That's kind of the biggest point of the name of Eternally Grateful is the fact that we're here. We get to play music for like, even if it's for fun. I don't even care about the money at this point. We get to play music. We get to make a piece of wood sing.
Yeah,
dude. You know what I mean?
It's something that I pay into. You know, like I'm willing to pay into because it's really hard to do, Jordan. It's really hard to like get together with people, learn the fucking song, book a show, go play the fucking show, all the pressures around that to give the audience, 70 seconds to decide whether they like you or you're fucking piece of shit. And then you struggle with why you do it. And why do you do what you do, man? Why do you do what you do, Jordan? Why are you playing shows, man? Like what compels you to want to perform on stage? What is it?
Where's the passion come from?
It's play is integral to in general is integral to human soul. And if we lose our sense of play, we've lost everything.
Yeah, exactly. Like fuck, we gotta be creative. It's good to be
himself.
you have to be creative. You have to have some sort of creative outlet. I do, at least, man. Like, for me to be happy, or for me to like kind of evolve, it's so important for me to be creative. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't know. So that,
juicy.
and maybe that's not for everyone. I don't know. That's just me personally. And my hat's off to all these artists that are out there they're not trying, Ace. They're doing. This guy's
They're
out there
doing
fucking
it.
doing. This guy
Jordan's the
contacted
perfect
me.
example.
Jordan Diaz from Eternally Grateful contacted me and says, yo, let's fucking do something here. And now he's here. Now he's up here. We're going to get all his info. We're going to put it up here. And he's doing his thing and he's promoting. Where are you guys playing next, man?
Right now we have nothing booked up as of
There
yet.
you go.
Most of the venues that I've talked, like, just like 3-4 venues, they're booked until December. But that also is perfect for us because I'm going to India for like a couple weeks in January.
Get out of the
So
fucking
I'm
cold
thinking of
weather,
restarting
dude. Good
afterwards.
move. Get out of the cold
Corona?
weather. Get out of the
Even
cold
until then-
weather is what I'm trying to say.
And even until then, I'm just writing out and working on recording for the next single.
Yeah. Where do you record your music?
We recorded at a few places. So the drums were recorded at my house. The vocals were recorded at the recording engineer's house. And then the rest of it we recorded in April at a studio called Eardrum Valley Records.
And where's that?
Etobicoke.
And the guy mixes the shit there? He mixes all of it, masters it all?
She can do that.
Okay.
In this case, she's not doing that right now. The one who's going to be doing the mixing and mastering is going to be Sean Wozni, otherwise known as 2-Bits Beats.
Nice.
Shout out.
So this is like a pop sounding band, right? Like, who would you sound like? Do you sound like anybody on the radio right now, or anybody that the mass amounts of people that listen to the Monster Closet would know? Like, who do you relate to right now?
Like a Maroon 5 type of vibe or what?
Who do these 3 songs bring out? Do you have more than 3 songs?
We have more than 3 songs. We just don't have them recorded yet.
Okay, so how many songs can you play live right now?
We could play a full set of like
Oh, beautiful.
8, 9.
That's
okay,
awesome.
yo, you're ready to go, bro. You know what you do? Contact like Tale of the Junction or place like that on Dundas and Runnymede. They're a good place to start, right? Because it's like a small little venue. If you bring 20 people, you bring 10 people, there's still a vibe there, and there's not much of an expectation there. You know what I mean? And it just gets your feet wet playing live. Just reach out to them; they'll give you a date. Like, if you want to play live, go there. That's the place to start, I think, in Toronto. It's a good spot to start anyway. There's other places too, but that's a good one. So I mean. Or you might have another place, but you know what? Just play live. Me, I don't want to play live in the winter. Like Frail Fragment, our last show was Saturday. And ask your boy, man, that was a good show to be at, bro. Like, it sucks that he couldn't stay for the last band. But I mean, that fucking place was, like, the place was pulsing, bro. It was my favorite show of the year. I think Phantom High, the last band, and like, thank you so much for doing that show for us, with us. And it was on Peril's birthday, and I mean, they had birthday power, and they stole that fucking show. And they had me for like 3 times, 3 songs. They just had me. I was fucking dancing. I was fucking going crazy, and I only had like maybe two drinks, bro. Like, these guys had me on the floor, fucking going crazy. And that was a cool show. And it was, I like the Atria. That's the 3rd or 4th. We played the Diesel Room once, played the Atria a couple of times, like 15 years ago, and it's still up and kicking, running, and it's been there for forever in Oshawa, and it's a really cool vibe there. And like, last Saturday, October 26th, thank you people for coming to that show, man. Like, that meant so much to me. I felt your love. Oshawa, you guys are awesome. I will be back at the Atria like next year, 2025. We'll do it again, man. Like, I want to thank Birdie. I want to thank the Android Meme. I want to thank Phantom High, and we're looking to book 2 shows with Phantom High. April in Hamilton at the Casbah, and we're going to try to do April 12th, and May the 4th be with you weekend, my birthday weekend, at the Horseshoe Saturday night. they're gonna close the show because that's what they do, man. They're a heavy fucking band, and we're asking the Android meme to hop on my birthday bill too, and they've agreed. And then we're asking the Reed Effect, and they're ready to go. So we just need to like lock these dates with the Horseshoe. But Jordan, man, like we started like 4 years ago playing the circuit or whatever it was, and we started at Tail of the Junction, right? To bring it back to Tail of the Junction. And it's just like, if you have the passion to go and want to do it, you got to do it, and you got to work hard, man. I have fucking 2 kids, a wife, a podcast. I write the music. I'm in the studio. Like, I hustle, man. There's like, you gotta, but it's rewarding, right? And you have to pay into it, and you're not really you don't make any money, but I mean, what you do get is like happiness. I don't know. It's just, and sometimes that happiness might be, it might not be happy anymore. Your ideals might change in life, and that's okay. And like, you might have to put music on hold, but it will change. Like, if you're creative and you're artistic, like, your artistic drive will change, and it might go somewhere else, or it might have to change. I mean, it's a cool journey being an artist, I think, and I've been playing music for a long time, and I always struggle with, will I ever give it up? But I mean, I don't think you have a choice. I think my ego thinks I do have a choice. It's just weird, right? I don't know. It's like, we are music.
Yeah, I always say my body has to shut down on me fully before I have to stop music. Like,
yeah,
the
bro.
only way.
But Jordan Diaz, man, eternally grateful. You gotta come out and see us in 2025 when we start back up. And let me know when you're playing. Good luck with all your endeavors. What's your website, dude? Do you have a website where you can, or
Not yet.
Not yet. Well, Jordan Diaz, right, on Spotify.
Yeah, so Jordan Diaz on Spotify. The name of the EP is called On Top of a Cloud.
On Top of a Cloud, Jordan Diaz on Spotify.
Yep. And there's 3 songs if you want to look out for. The first one's On Top of a Cloud. The second one is Song for Teachers. And the third one is Angel in the Dark.
There you have it. And you could catch Monster Closet on Spotify. This is episode 86. Thank you so much, Jordan Diaz. Tuesday, October 29th, 2024. This is the Monster Closet. FrailFragment.com for all your Frail Fragment needs. Keep it locked. We'll see you soon. Peace.
Peace.